When it comes about discussing the terms on your term sheet with an investor, vesting is a very crucial point. So let's talk about it. Vesting basically means that the amount of shares you hold as a co-founder in this company is given to you over a certain period of time, instead of you receiving all your shares right now at the beginning. While this seems unfair towards the founder, it really makes a lot of sense for two reasons. First of all, make sure key management stays within your company. And secondly, if they decide to leave the company, you are not left with an empty shell and frozen up shares. Basically settles the terms for what happens with your shares if you decide to leave the company early on. Let's say you own 50% of your company. If you, after half a year, decide to leave the company and you would already own all of those shares, you would essentially leave an empty shell of a company with which it is almost impossible to collect further funding or find a suitable management team to replace you. So it really serves as an incentive for top managers to stay within the company for a certain amount of time. In practice, that often means after an initial period called the cliff period, you receive a certain amount, normally something around 25% of your shares. And then after this period, either on a monthly, quarterly or yearly basis, you receive more and more of your shares of your company. So keep in mind, vesting normally is a good thing. The devil is in the detail as always. You have a fair vesting schedule lined out with a fair cliff and good and bad leaver agreements. If you find this content interesting, please make sure to subscribe down below. And if you have any questions, as always, ask me in the comments.